All right, we are live. We are live. We are live, and I am go at the speed of light today. I've been doing these really fast lately. I have another fun thing. We have time to do the puzzles. I'm not stressed about that, but I do have a thing today. It's kind of fun. There is sort of this like teacher appreciation thing. They want to say thank you to teachers. A bunch of vendors come. There's like free pizza and free like shakes and stuff. It's awesome. It's super fun. I go every year. It's a big thank you to lots of teachers. And there's kind of a fun, weird thing that happens at the end. If there's like extra things left over at the end of the school year, this foundation donates all of it. And it's like school supplies and hygiene kit stuff. It's like it's all over the place. It's for personal use. It's not just like, oh, you have to use this for your classroom. No, you take home whatever you want. Schools can't use it. And so it's like clothing or feminine hygiene or things that they would donate to a school, but they don't. They've donated all they can to a school. Therefore, they open it up wide open to these teachers. It's pretty fun. It's kind of a free for all, and you find little hidden gems all throughout, different donations that like private companies have given. Like I don't know, it's just fun. This is super fun, and I am headed to that in about an hour. So perfect timing. My live stream usually lasts about an hour. Nothing to report about the day today. We just had kind of a normal day. It's been kind of winding down to the end of the year. We always get kids that'll email us or see us in person and just absolutely a panic, and their lack of responsibility or their panic and all that doesn't constitute an emergency on my part, right? Like, I'm so sorry, but that assignment closed 2 months ago. There's no way. All right, how about the connections puzzle? Let's dive in. I see choral, like a choral reading, like a choir. Cups, knit, save, recover, pearl. I see something. But, quartz, swords, besides, mend, pentacles. Okay, I do see something. Opal, heal, wands, and accept. Okay, the one that I see is cups, swords, pentacles, and wands. That one right there. And heaven help me if that's the blue category. I knew it. Oh, that's so funny. Arcana suits. That's really funny. Okay, that's why would I see that first? I'm like so far removed from the mystic. But I saw that first. That's hilarious. Rumo, welcome. How you doing? Welcome in. If you guys see anything in the chat, I'd love to hear it. Right? Keep the conversation going. This is a fun one. I love doing connections. It's really fun. I saw the blue category first. Tarot cards first. The suits. All right, another one I saw was like misspellings of underwater things, like a pearl, coral, and opal. And then what's the other one that I'm missing? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like pearl is misspelled, coral, like under the sea coral. How about recover, heal, mend, and knit maybe? To get better. Yep. Knitting a broken bone. Let it heal. Let it set. How about but, accept, besides, save. All but, not including. That's a good way to say that. Not including. Yeah. So then these ones that are spelled wrong. Opal, quartz. Oh, with a Z. Coral and pearl. These are like stone. Well, they're not really stone, are they? Gemstones. Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't think coral is a gemstone. Coral is like a sea life, right? And it dies and crusts over, and then you get the coral from it. All right, tarot minor arcana suits. That's so funny. I don't do tarot. I don't do anything mystical in the slightest bit. But I do know that the suits, just like, you know, in cards, you'd have hearts and diamonds and clubs and spades. In tarot, you have cups, pentacles, swords, and wands. Oh, that's funny. Different places around the world will have different suits. They'll have different names for it. In Brazil, they call them ouros. Oh, I forget. Dang. I forget. It's help me out. Anybody speak Portuguese out there? It's ouros facas? I don't remember. Yeah. I'll have to look it up later. But yeah, different suits. They all have different names. Even the face cards have different names, right? They're not kings and knights. They're different things. Or not knights. What do you call them? Jacks. To get better as a broken bone, to heal, to knit, to mend, and to recover. Not including besides, but, except, and save. And then that's kind of an archaic one, save. All but those, save these. And then homophones of gemstones, coral, opal, pearl, and quartz. I don't know what pearl spelled P-U-R-L means. It's kind of interesting. I don't know where we're headed with that one. Cool. All right, and then we play the mini. Love the mini crossword. Let's get to it. Ovechkin, who broke Wayne Gretzky's NHL goals record. I don't know names of sports people. I'll come back to it, I guess. If you know sports, shout it out. Stand in. Like substitute. I don't know. Industry for marketing professionals informally. Marketing professionals is like the world of advertising. I don't know. Pope, or pound. That's don't know. Let's see. Rubenice? How do you pronounce your name? Rubenice. Welcome. Poe. It's like Edgar Allan Poe. Alan Pope. Alan Pound. Organization that really ought to give you a break. Maybe the IRS give you a tax break. Is that right? I don't know. Oh, thank you. Hellisher said, if no one has told you yet, you're a wonderful, bright, beautiful individual, and I hope the rest of your day goes amazingly. I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope every single one of you watching this has just an amazing day. It's already been bright and beautiful, so thank you for that. I appreciate it. I wonder if one of these is wrong, because LR doesn't really make sense for one of those. Who knows what, though. Intense passion is, I don't know, it could be a lot of things. It's only a 5x5, but I'm just like, I'm strapped for answers here. Parts of ears and brains. All right, I'm thinking maybe this is not correct. Because parts of ears and brains. Your brain can have a lobe. Maybe it is IRS. I was picking up on their joke there. Glowing sign in a movie theater. Maybe the exit sign. End of the alphabet. I'm going to do it American way. Don't get offended. Z. Now if it's Z, I'm going to laugh. Spanish term of endearment. Spanish term of endearment would be like amor. But that doesn't fit here. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know who that is. I still don't know who that is. Okay, I am starting to think that this one is wrong. I'm taking random stabs today. Holy smoke. Stand-in. Oh, cool. Awesome. Read that if you want. Erwin, thank you. Love the recommendations. Pope, or pound? Owen? Or is there an Owen Pope? Maybe I'm wrong with this one. Maybe that's what's throwing me off. I'm totally wrong with like a lot of things, and I'm just assuming it's correct when it's not. I really think this one is IRS. I need more letters. Don't you think a glowing sign in a movie theater would be an exit sign? This is a tough puzzle today, honestly. I am having a tough time. I hate doing this, but we might need to look up some answers. Let's see. End of the alphabet. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's not Z like the end of the alphabet letter. It's X, Y, Z. So this is Alex. And this maybe is exit. Whoa, that's not how it works. Why are you doing that? Okay, this makes a little more sense. All right, how about this? Proxy. Whoa, my spelling is just all over the place today. Okay, proxy. Industry for marketing professionals. Like ad biz. Oh, wait a minute. Yep. Okay. Sorry, I finished the last little bit of that pretty quick. Here, let me show you how it ran. Alex Ovechkin, who broke Wayne Gretzky's NHL goals record. A stand-in, we call them a proxy. Industry for marketing professionals, informally, would be the ad biz, the advertising business. Poet, Pope, or pound. They're poets. That's an alliteration, all starting with the same letter. Organization that really ought to give you a break. The IRS. I would love a tax break. Intense passion. Ardor. I know that in Portuguese you would pronounce it ardor, but I don't know how you say it in English. Parts of ears and brains. Lobes. Your ears have lobes. Your brain has two lobes. Glowing sign in a movie theater. Exit. Do you say exit or exit? Let me know in the comments. Say in the chat. Do you say exit or exit? With a G sound. End of the alphabet. I thought it was just Z, like Z-E-E. No, it's X-Y-Z. Definitely overthinking that one. And then a Spanish term of endearment. Papi. Hey, papi. That's funny. Okay, and then the Wordle today. I think you guys know my spiel. I tend to not look at the chat, so if you guys are talking, talk amongst yourselves. Feel free, but I will specifically not be looking at it during this puzzle. I don't know. Like, I just feel like if you spoon feed me, the answer is not as fun, right? So I have chosen to not look. I just during the Wordle. What if I start with, I don't know, how about stale? Okay, there's an A somewhere. And then my second move is to come up with a non-intersecting word, a word that doesn't use any of those first letters. How about picky? Ah, look at that. There's a C in the middle. Okay. And then it's kind of tough, but you try to come up with a third non-intersecting word. I know the temptation is there to put a C because we already know it's in the middle. Ignore that for now. Just bookmark that in your head. Come up with one more word that doesn't use any of those letters. So like if I did oh wait. W-add, drown. Okay, still not much help. So there's an A somewhere, an O somewhere, for sure a C in the middle, and then something else. But it's not in that order. I bet you it's consonant, vowel, C, consonant, no, vowel, consonant. Oh, we haven't guessed the U yet, though, huh? So we could do, like, CH words. You know, like, I haven't guessed. You know, like, that's a silly word, isn't it? Macho. I mean, it would at least tell us, you know, if the A and the O go there, and we haven't guessed an H or an M. Oh my gosh. You guys, I'm so good at this game. Humble brag. That is a humble brag right there. Here's my strategy, and it works. It's flawless, right? It's gotten me 100% win rate 131 times, and I most of the time guess it on the fourth. I first guess a word. Just throw a word out there. Doesn't matter what. And then my second is a completely different word. Doesn't use any of those letters. My third also doesn't use any of those previous 10 letters. I call them non-intersecting words. I don't know if somebody else maybe has this or, you know, whatever strategy. Some people have like go-to words all the time. I don't. There's hundreds of combinations of words. I just come up with something. So I came up with stale, gave me the A. Picky gave me the C, and it's in the middle. And then drown, and there's an O somewhere. I thought, gosh, what if it's nacho? But it's not. I already guessed the N. This is the power of this strategy that I have. It's very efficient. I already have 15 letters out of the way, and there's only, 11 left. And then so I'm like, okay, what letters could there be? Came up with macho. Macho man. Sweet. All right. What's for dinner, breakfast, lunch, dinner, sandwich, leftover mac and cheese, hamburger meat? Aiden is hungry. I can just tell from that chat that Aiden is very hungry. All right. Let's do it. All right. If you've never played Strands before, think of it like a word search. And we are trying to line up all of these different words. We don't know what the words are. That's the funny part. We don't know what the words are. It's like a word search, but the words don't just go left and right, up and down. They snake around. And we don't know what they are. And the theme, honestly, is not much help until you start to sort of unravel the true meaning of the theme. So if you're like, well, I don't know what it means. Training day. This could be about football training. This could be about first day on the job. This could be, you know what I mean? Like this could mean a lot of different things until we sort of fully unravel the true meaning. I like to look for double letters. Like PP right there is very suspicious. Like hopper. Okay. I like to look for ER or AR, right? Vowel consonant kind of clusters. There's an X. X is very suspicious there. Why would there be an X right there? Boxcar. Training day. Oh, wait a minute. Hopper, boxcar, engine. This is about trains. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. I think I see the spangram, too. All All aboard. Is that supposed to look like a train? Maybe that looks like a train. That's cute. And then caboose. What are other train-related words here? Engine. There's like, what? The sleeping car, the dining car, coal car. There's 2 more words, so it's probably like over here and then over here somewhere. Flatbed. Gondola. All right. Well, we did that one pretty fast, didn't we? Perfect. Perfect, perfect. If I click it like that, then you can actually see it. All right, going back to the puzzle. Today's theme was training day. It had nothing to do with training. It was trains, all train-related things. So I saw the word engine, boxcar, flatbed, gondola, caboose. Right, the last one in line is the caboose. And then the hopper. That's clever. I always love clever puzzles. They must love their jobs. All the New York Times people just must love their jobs. All right. Okay, so if you've never played Letterbox before, we're trying to span across to create words, right? And in this case, we have to do it in 5 words. We have to use up all 12 of these letters in 5 words. We can't use 2 letters on the same side, one after the other, right? So we could do like PH, but we can't do SH or TH. Oh boy. Because they're on the same side. And they connect together. So if you end on, say, an O, then the next word has to start with an O. There's a T, an S, and an H, a P, a B, and an E, a C, U, and N, J, I, and O. Interesting. Oh, I can't I was going to do T-I-O-N. I can't do I-O. There's no V. I can't do positive. Posh. Is that how you spell posh? All right, letters that can go together. We've got CH. There's no A. Chutes, like chutes and ladders. Oh, man, if these were not on the same side, I could say spinjitzu. That's a word. Spinjitzu. Spinbo. Spin. Knob. And then that is not in English. That is a word in Scandinavian, not Danish. Help me out. IKEA. Swedish. I've seen that word at IKEA. That's why I know that one. Okay, botch actually didn't help. I wonder if the words we're coming up with are too small. All right, I'm going to write these down in case I need to erase. Shoots and spin. How do we get rid of the J? J might be a little tricky to get rid of here. J-U-I-C-E makes juice. Juices. I'd say juices. Snot. Gross. Snot pot. What if that was a word? What if that was a word? Snot pot. Oh gosh. I'm trying to think of words that have a T and a B and a PH. I can't do TH. It'd be nice if I could do TH. Oh, if only there was a K. Tchotchke. Tchotchke's a great word. I don't know. Tip. That works. Fin. And then oboe. There we go. All right. Not the prettiest. You know, we had to do it in 5 words. We did it in 5 words. Could we have done more efficiently? Of course. Always. There's always a more efficient way. Unless you get the way that they did it, which is yesterday was glaze and equanimity. Equanimity? I would not have done that. What did I do yesterday? I don't even have it written down. We just ran through it. This was about the time I had to run. I got a call from my daughter saying, oh, I forgot this. And then she had to go run and grab something from the... Well, I had to go run and grab it. I was live on the live stream, and I had to just leave. It was insane. So I abandoned my live stream for about 5-10 minutes so that I could deliver this to my daughter at the school. It was funny. All right. So juices. The S led us to snot. Gross. The T led us to tip. And then P for fin. And then O for oboe. All right. Let's recap just real quick. We're going pretty quick today. This is great. So I don't know why I saw the tarot cards first, but the tarot suits are cups, pentacles, swords, and wands. Get better as a broken bone, to heal, to knit, to mend, and to recover. Not including, you might say besides, or but, or except, or save. And then the purple category, homophones for gemstones. I saw 3 of these. I didn't think of the 4th one. I saw coral, opal, pearl, and then quartz with a Z. Like quartz, how many quarts in a gallon versus quartz with a Z. Cute, cute, cute puzzle. All right. Today's mini crossword today took me longer than usual. I was diving into this one, but it just wasn't speaking to me. So Ovechkin, who broke Wayne Gretzky's NHL goals record, that's Alex. Stand-in, we call that a proxy. Welcome aboard. Light bow, of course. Chicken calzone. We're talking about calzones earlier. Industry for marketing professionals, informally, would be the ad biz, right? The advertising business. Pope, or pound, those are all poets. That's cute. Po. And an organization that really ought to give you a break. The IRS ought to give you a tax break. Forget all the income tax and capital gains and all that. Yeah, you're awesome. Intense passion. Ardor. How do you say that in English? In Portuguese, you would say ardor. But I don't know about English. Ardor. I'm trying to like anglicize it in my head. Like, how would I say that? Oh, you don't pay taxes in Qatar? That's lucky. So how does the government make their money? I wonder. They got to make money somehow, right? That would be lucky if we didn't have to pay taxes. Parts of ears and brains. Lobes. Glowing sign in a movie theater. The exit sign. That makes so much sense, right? Who's paying the taxes in Qatar? I am. Here in America, I'm paying your taxes. Oh, when I go to the pump to fill up on gas, I am making sure that the Qatar government has the lights on. That's really funny. Good call. Yep, good call. That's a smart one. If we had like a major export that we were like, yeah, that is our thing. That's what we do. And we do, trillions of dollars. Yeah, exactly. I buy your oil. Next time I go and fill up gas, I will think of Qatar. Glowing sign in a movie theater. Exit or exit, depending on what you say. Do you say exit or exit? Tell me in the chat, you guys. And then the end of the alphabet. I totally overthought this one. I thought it was Z-E-E. It's not. It's X-Y-Z. Or some places in the world you might say Z. X-Y-Z. A Spanish term of endearment. Puppy. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's funny. Different things that I do throughout my day will remind me of funny things that have happened in the chat and funny things that you guys have said and all that. It's very connecting. Very connecting to play puzzles. I love it. We all do it around the world. I mean, that's a crazy question. What time is it right now? It's early afternoon for me on Wednesday. For you, would that be, it's like Thursday early in the morning? No way. Did you already sleep for the night? Maybe it's like early in the morning? I'm guessing. I don't know my time zones very well. All right, so in the Wordle, I guessed stale, and the A led to, let's see, I tried picky, right? I like using non-intersecting words that don't use the same letters as the ones before. Even though I got the C from picky, I didn't go guess another. I tried a third non-intersecting word, which in this case, it was drown. It's kind of a morbid word, isn't it? But drown, there was an O. And so there's a C in the middle, an O somewhere, an A somewhere. I was guessing that it was consonant, vowel, C, vowel, consonant, but it wasn't. Oh, it's midnight. It's midnight. Yeah, I don't know my time zones very well. I know geography fairly well, but what time it is around the world, that I don't know as well. So mixing around the letters, I thought, well, what if it's consonant A, C, and then, I don't know, CH could go together. So I thought, maybe... at first I thought nacho, but I'd already guessed the N. So I guessed macho instead. Yeah. Okay. It's crazy. The world spins around forever and ever, right? I like to say that, we may be in different places. Gravity pulls us in different directions. But, we're all the same in so many ways. It's amazing. It's a small world. It's definitely a small world. I thought this one was cute. Today's theme for the Strands was training day. It had nothing to do with, training someone or first day on the job. No, it's trains. Trains. Don't overthink it. Trains. Train engine, boxcar, flatbed. Right, carry big tall things that telephone poles or something. Gondola, hoppers, and caboose. I was trying to think of what that was. Caboose. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. Okay, all right, and then our final puzzle of the day. And like I said, I am on my way right now. I've got plenty of time, but I'm on my way right now to a teacher appreciation fair. It's kind of neat. Lots of the teachers in our area got to sign up and be a part of this, and I have like a reserved spot. It's kind of fun. I made it into the people that get to go. So after this, I'm going to this fair, and there's going to be free food and vendors and cash prizes and fun prizes I could win. It's going to be fun. Yeah, it's going to be really neat. Okay, let's play. Well, we already played the letterbox. We're just going over it. I started with juices. I had two other words that could work. I tried shoots, CHUTES, and then spin, but I didn't even need to use those because I erased the puzzle, right? I like writing down words that I like, but if I erase the puzzle, I might never see them again. So I tried juices just to get rid of that J first thing. I think didn't I use the word juice not that long ago? I feel like I did. And then juices, the S led us to snot. Gross. Snot. Somebody with lots of like congestion in their nose and the mucus comes out. You might call that snot. And then the T for tip. And then the P led us to pho, like the ramen noodles. What is that, Korean? Vietnamese. I think it's Vietnamese. Yeah, Vietnam. Pho noodles. And then the O led us to oboe. Oboe. It's a woodwind instrument. Sweet. Well, I just am having a blast with you guys. Thank you so much. I'm sorry we have to cut it short. Yeah, fun's Vietnamese. Yeah, I'm all gas, no brakes today. It's just go, go, go. Right? It's one thing after the other. That's how it was yesterday, too. Some of you guys were not here, but I actually had to leave my live stream. I left it running, and I had to go leave my live stream to go help my daughter with the thing. And then I came back, and I had abandoned my live stream for 5-10 minutes. It was funny. All right. Thank you. You guys are awesome. And I hope you have a great day. What a blessing that who left that? Let's see. It was Helsher 8. If no one has told you yet, I'll leave this upon you guys too. If no one has told you yet, you're wonderful, bright, beautiful individual. And I hope the rest of your day goes amazingly. And you know what? I definitely leave that upon all of you. You guys are amazing. So thanks for a great stream. Thanks for the chat. Always love it. Thanks for the help on the puzzles. And I will catch you on the next one. See you guys.